Correct.
Yes. Yes.
In the ls-lrt output, we have discussed about hard link. Here came the number of hard links. That's why we discussed both hard link and soft link.
Okay.
Then the remaining things also we have discussed, but we did not discuss this thing. Correct.
No, we discussed no read write.
Read write execute. Correct, but we did not dissect it more and more.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
So here is something: read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. You can find three sets there: read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. These are the bits. Okay.
Okay.
If you do like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So R is for read. Okay. R is for read. W is for write. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
X is for execute. Okay. So when I am saying read, write, execute, when you have a file, these are called file permissions. Okay. These are called file permissions. And these file permissions can also be applied on directories and they become directory permissions. Okay.
Okay.
First, let us discuss about the file permissions. Later, we will discuss about the directory permissions. Okay.
Okay.
So these are called file permissions. Usually when you have read on a file, you can open and read a file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you have write access, you can edit the file. Okay.
Okay.
When you have execute, if your file is a script, if your file is a
Script.
you can run the script. Understood?
Yeah.
You know, read, write, execute. So now there are three sets of permissions here, right? Only one set of permissions if you are saying, okay, fine, this is good. But there are three sets of permissions, no? They are owner permissions, group permissions, and others permissions. These are the three sets of read, write, execute you are seeing there.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Owner is someone who created the file. Okay.
Okay.
You already know this because in the LSF and LRT output, you have already seen that. Correct. If I'm not wrong. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Here you have seen root. This is owner and group, owner of the file, group of the file. So first two are owner permissions and group permissions of the file. Understood?
Yeah.
So someone who is not the owner, someone who is not the group member of the file becomes others. Understood? For example, let me tell you one thing. For example, let us say Chandni and Swati belong to the group called admins. Okay.
Okay.
Now Swati creates a file. Swati runs a command called touch file. Okay. Who is the owner of the file? You tell me. Owner of the file is Swati. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Now the group of the file becomes Swati's group. What is Swati's group? Admins. Correct?
Yeah.
So group is admins. Once the group is admins, what happens? Whatever file permissions you have given on the group, that permissions are shared by the group members. Means Swati and Chandani will have same file permissions. Understood? Elaborate?
Yes.
Okay. So for example, let us think there is a file. Okay. Let us do practically, then you might understand. Okay. So who do we have here? cat/etc by PSSWD tail. Don't worry about the command. You can also run tail-5. Okay. tail-5/etc by PSSWD. I'll do. Okay, there is one user called Tejas. Okay, fine. Let it be. Let us delete the user called Tejas and then we'll start adding you guys. Okay. Now, let us say user add. I'm adding the user called Swati. Okay. PSSWD Swati will set the password for Swati to log in. Okay. Linux 123. Linux 123. Don't worry about these commands. Just adding users. Okay. User add Chandni. I'll add user called Chandni. Okay. Once I add user called Chandni, I'll set password for Chandni. PSSWD Chandni. Linux 123. Linux 123. Understood?
Okay.
Here, clear until now?
Yes.
Yes.
So let me change the group. Okay, let me add one group. Group add admins. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me change the user groups. Okay, these are the commands you don't have to worry about because users and group management, we will see all these commands. Okay.
Okay.
User mod -g. I will give admins to Chandini. Okay. G is for primary group. I'm adding the group admins to Chandani. So Chandani will be part of admins. Then also Swati I will add. Okay. So once I have done that, you need to understand that both people belong to the same group. So cat /etc by PASSWD. When I take that, you can see that they both belong to the group called 1004. Okay.
Yes.
So this 1004 group is admins. Understood? Where you will find it cat /etc by group. If you go there, you can find 1004 is admins. Understood? So okay, fine. Let it be. Okay. Don't worry about all these commands. I just added users. Okay. I will add one more user. User add Sankirtana. Okay. I'm adding Sankirtana here. PASSWD Sankirtana. Okay. I'm giving Linux 123 as a password for her. Linux 123 as password for her. Understood? Clear?
Yeah.
We have added 3 users. 2 users belongs to the group called admins. Correct? Now we have another member called Sankirtana who does not belong to the admins. She is neither the file creator nor the part of admins. Understood?
Yeah.
Now she becomes others. Got it?
Okay.
So for example, now let us say su Chandini I'll login. Okay. I'll go to the home directory pwd/home by Chandini. I'll make a file here. Okay. Touch file. Understood?
Yeah.
Now ll you see admins is the group here. Understood?
Yes.
So who belong to the admins group? Chandini and Swati belong to the group. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Chandini and Swati will have permissions on this, and the permissions are read only.
Okay.
Okay. Chandini as the owner will have read write, but as the group member, Swati will have read only. Understood?
Okay.
Chandini is the owner of the file, correct? Understanding it or not?
Understood.
If you are not understanding, let me know. I'll try different ways. Okay. Chandini created a file, correct?
Yes.
Created a file. File name is file. Owner is Chandini.
Chandini.
Group is admins, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Now what happens? You have read, write, execute. These are the file permissions you are seeing there. Correct.
Yes.
These are the file permissions you are seeing there. So the first one is owner permissions. Correct or not?
Right.
Yes.
The next one is group permissions. Correct.
Yes.
And the last one is others permissions. Correct.
Yes.
Others permissions. Correct.
Correct.
So now, as owner, who is the owner? Owner is Chandini.
Chandini.
Chandini will have read write on the file because the owner permissions are read write here. Correct. Now the group members. What is the group? Group is admins, no?
Yeah.
These members will have read only permissions. Others. Currently, others is who is not the part of admins and who is not Chandini. Correct?
Right.
So, remaining every person will become others. Correct? For example, Sankirtana now. Sankirtana becomes
Others.
Others.
and the others permissions are read, write,
Read.
read. Sorry, read. Correct?
Yeah.
So whether it is Sankirtana, whether it is Ram, whether it is Tejas, whoever you add, if they are not part of admins or if they are not Chandani, they will become others.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you understood the three sets of file permissions that are here.
Yes.
Let us see how they will act. Okay. I'll wait for one more.
But being a owner, I'll not be able to give access to anybody to write, is it?
You can actually. You can.
Okay.
For example, let us see. You are Chandani now, correct? You have created this file, right?
Correct.
So let me go ahead and explain you a few more things before we go there. Okay. Otherwise, you will get confused. So there are two ways of. My food will get burnt. Wait. There are two ways of assigning file permissions. Okay.
Okay.
Assigning file permissions. The two ways is, one is alphabetic method. Okay. One is numeric method. The second one is alphabetic method. Okay. So the numeric method, when you came here, R is 2 to the power of 2. What is 2 to the power of 2?
4.
Correct. Very good. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Right is 2 to the power of 1.
Oh, okay.
What is 2 to the power of 1?
2.
2. Execute is 2 power 0. 2 to the power of 0. 2 to the power of 0 is?
0, right?
0.
It is 1. 1.
How?
1. Basic math. Come on. You know it. I know it that you know it. So now the total is how much?
5. No, sorry, 6, 7.
7. 7 means read, write, execute.
Okay. This is
Now you
numeric.
tell me what is 6? 6
Read,
means
right?
Read,
read,
write.
write. Now you tell me what is 5?
Read only.
Read
5.
1.
Read and execute.
Read, execute. Okay.
Go and see there first. Okay. 4. 4 means
Read only.
Read.
read only. 3 means
3
Write and execute.
write and execute. Superb. 2 means
Write.
Write only.
write only. Very good. 1 means
Execute only.
execute only. Okay. 0 means no file permissions. Understood?
Yeah.
So now there are 3 sets of file permissions, correct?
Yes.
What are they? Owner permissions,
Group
group
permissions,
permissions,
others
others
permissions.
permissions. Now when I say 755, you tell me the file permissions for owner, group and others there.
Read, write, execute.
Read and execute.
Wait.
Read and
Read, write, execute. Then
Read, execute.
read, execute and
Read, execute.
read, execute. Good. If it is 644,
Read, write.
Right?
read,
Then
write, hyphen.
read only, read only.
Read only. Superb. Very good. You have done it beautifully. Now 711, I say. Then
Read, write, execute.
read,
Execute,
write,
execute.
execute,
only.
execute. Correct?
Yeah.
Now you have understood it. Correct. The notation you have understood. So the command comes here is chmod, change mod. If I'm saying 755 on file, what happens? If you LL and see what will be the file permissions, it will be read, write, execute,
Read, execute, read, execute.
read, execute, read, execute.
Execute.
Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us see. For example, you have told, can I change file permissions because I have created the file? Somebody asked me, correct?
Correct.
Chmod 755 file. Now I can be able to change it. Check. What are the file permissions here?
Read, write, execute, read, execute, read, execute.
Correct. If I want to change it again, 4445, then what happens? LL.
Read only, read only, read only.
Okay. Let me change one more. 4005. Then what happens?
Read only. Then no permission, no permission.
No permissions. Check.
Yeah.
So what are we telling here? When we are assigning file permissions, we are making a choice about who should do what with a file. Correct?
Yes.
This is how discretionary access control works. Discretionary access control works in Linux. What is discretion usually? Discretion is a choice of taking, a decision about good or bad. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody is riding a bike without helmet. What will we say? That's his own discretion. He knows what is good and what is bad. So it's his own discretion. So the choice is, what is good and what is bad, and you do something about it. That is discretion. So most of the times what we will do is we will log in as root and we control the file permissions in such a way that only desired users will access the file. Understood?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us have a look.
Yes.
So let us exit as this user and then let us cd and ls. There is something called file. ll. There is read, write, execute, read, write. Let me remove this file and create one more file. Okay. Clear the screen. I will go to cd/home by Sankirtana. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll create a file. Okay. How will I create a file?
Touch
file.
file.
Okay. When I touch file, you can see that root. Correct. So
Yeah.
Sankirtana becomes others. Correct.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Sankirtana doesn't belong to the root group. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me log in as Sankirtana, su Sankirtana, and then ll, there is a file. Okay, let me access the file, cat file. I can read the file. Okay, but I want to read something into the file. It says read only.
Okay.
Okay, it's not allowing me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should not be doing it because you'll find one here, RMF and RF1. Okay, so ll. So I can't write something into the file because this is read only. Okay, let us change the file permissions. Okay, let us
Okay.
exit and then chmod 747 file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the others will get read, write, execute. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now other Sankirtana being a part of others, when I am logging in as Sankirtana, I should be able to write something into this file. Correct or not?
Yes.
Because I have read, write, execute permissions on this.
Mm.
Now you see, I will edit this file. I will edit this file. Okay, I have saved it
Got it.
as file. I can read the file also.
Yeah.
Now let me exit as Sankirtana and change it. Chmod 744 file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the root will get read, write, execute. Group members will get read, and the
Very
others will only get read. Correct?
Yes.
Su Sankirtana we go. Sankirtana we go, and then VI file. It will say read only.
Huh.
You make any changes also, warning changing a read only file, it will say.
File.
If you WQ also,
File changed while writing.
it will not change. You just need to quit. Then cat file, you see, the file got modified. The file got modified, but you have completely wiped off the data that is there inside the file.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how the damage happens to the files. Understood? So now this incident will be logged and reported.
Oh.
Understood?
Haha.
So every file will have a backup, then they will restore from the backup. The file, whatever you are seeing here, exit, VI file. There is nothing in this file. If you want to write something to this file, I am editing this file. This is what is written in the file, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now WQ. Now SU Sankirtana. Okay. Sankirtana and say PI file. Okay. I am executing this file. Insert is happening. See? Insert is happening. Insert should not happen, no? LS. Oh, there is file. Oh, this one. Okay. RMF and RF file. This one. I want to remove this one. Okay. Because that is in the swap space. Okay. VI file. You check. Okay. Editing, it is getting edited. It should not get edited. So let us check the file permissions on this one. Read, write, execute, read. Sankirtana is the one who created the file. That is why. Okay. Let me exit as the as the user, and let me create the file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Touch file 1. Let us create. Okay. So LS you see, LL you see, it is root. Okay. Let me execute the file. File 1. VI file 1. I'll write I have edited this file. Okay. Once I have edited this file, I will say cat file 1. It should be showing this data. And LL, if you see, it is root. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will SU Sankirtana come into her profile. LS, I have two files. LL, let me do VI file 1. It will say read only.
Read only because they
Okay.
not read it.
Warning, changing a read only file. Okay. I'm changing the read only file. I'm writing something into it. I want to change this. Okay. Just W. Okay. File changed while writing. Enter to continue. So now if you quit and cat file 1, let's see file. Oh, sorry. I have spelled it wrong. So cat file 1, if you see, there is nothing in this file. Understood? So when it is read only file, you should not be editing it. Understood? Got it?
All the data will be erased.
LS and check, otherwise there is one more file that gets formed here in the swap space. RMF and RF file, this you do, and then cat file 1, and there is nothing in this file. Understood? So if you make any changes to the read only file, the complete data will be erased. Understood?
Got it.
So don't edit a read only file anytime, but understand that it is read only for you. VI file 1. Okay. Now it is not getting changed. LL, if you see, now it has become Sankirtana because you have edited the file which you should not edit. Understood? Hello.
Yes.
So what is happening here is you don't have file permissions, correct? Hello.
Yes.
But the file is inside your home directory, correct?
Yeah.
When you don't have the file permissions and you are editing and saving the file, what is happening is the file is getting damaged. And then Sankirtana becomes the owner of the file because it is in her own directory. Understood?
Yes.
Got it?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
So that is why you never ever edit something which is read only.
Read only.
Understood? Everything will be logged. So the next thing is, let us go into somewhere else and let us try doing this. Okay. So for example, let us make a directory mkdir/practice. Okay. Hello.
Practice.
Practice is the directory we will make. Okay.
Okay.
Practice to change the spelling. Okay. Oh, that is inside slash, right? See, I am also doing business mistakes. Okay. So clear this one. You have a directory called practice inside slash, correct?
Yes.
There is something called practice, correct?
Practice. Yes.
Let me change chmod 777 practice. So anybody can read, write, execute in this directory. Understood?
Yeah.
So now what I will do is I will cd practice and I'll make some files. Touch file1, file2. Understood? So what are the file permissions we have on this? Read, write,
Read, write.
read, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now let me do Sankirtana. Okay, Sankirtana and do ls. Okay. Now when I do vi file1, it will say read only. Check. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understanding? Not understanding?
Because
Because
others
you
run.
have file permissions. You are in the others, right?
Yeah.
When you ll and check, you are in others. Sankirtana is in others. She is not the
Yes.
root or not in the root group. Understood? Facing difficulty. Are you facing difficulty?
Little confusing.
Okay. Where are you getting confused? Where are you getting confused? The total thing? Or
No.
did
Ram
you,
just told.
did you understood until here?
Yeah.
Yes.
And this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You have to
So
understand the owner, group and other part, correct?
yes.
Okay. Owner is someone who creates the file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who creates the
Fine.
file. Group is the owner's group. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Owner's group. What is a group, first of all, is the question that will come into picture. Correct?
Yeah.
Group is segregation of similar users. Okay.
Okay.
What is segregation of similar users? Otherwise, bunch of similar users, let us say. Why use so fancy terms? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are all trainees, correct?
Yes.
Do you all belong to the group called trainees?
Yeah.
So Sankirtana is there, Navya is there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sankirtana is there, Navya is there, Swati is there, correct?
Yeah.
Chandni is there. You all belong to the trainees, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So when I give a file and I am the trainer, so I also belong to your group, for example. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I made a file, when I made touch file, my group is trainees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I made a file, who will be the owner? Owner will be Ram.
Ram.
Group will be trainees.
Trainees.
So, and then there are others.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now Ram has read write on file. So what can Ram do? Ram can read the file and edit the file.
Edit
Correct?
Right.
Because he is the owner. Next one is trainees. Correct? When trainees have read only, who will get read only permissions on the file? Sankirtana, Navya, Swati and Chandni. Correct? Ram is someone who created the file. Correct?
Correct.
So Ram will be excluded here. Only these four members will get the group permissions. Correct?
Right.
And the others, when I say R hyphen hyphen,
They will.
whoever the users are, let it be 500, let it be 10,000, all the users will get the others permissions only. Understood?
Yes.
Then what's the difference between trainees and others then?
You tell me. Let us take a
Trainees are part of the
let
group.
us take a small example. Okay. Let us take a small example here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let us take your family. Okay. Your house head may be a grandfather, correct? Someone like grandfather or grandmother, correct?
Mhm.
She is the owner of your family, correct?
Right.
When your grandmother says we have a property, okay? We have a property in Bangalore. Who is the owner of the property? It is grandmother, correct?
Grandma.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as family members, you also have authority on that property.
Yes.
Remaining all others in Bangalore are others.
Okay, got it.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clean?
Yes.
Yes.
Now when I say there is a file and Ram is the owner of the file, Ram is the owner of the file.
Yeah.
So Ram has permissions called read write on the file. What can Ram do with the file? He can read the file and he can edit the file.
Huh.
When group members has read only, all the group members which is you read only access.
Yes.
When I say others don't have any file permissions, all other users will not have any file permissions.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
For example, there is your house. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your husband is owner of the house. Let us say Yajamana. Correct.
Yeah.
In Canada. So you and your kid will also have access to the house.
Yes.
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 Because you're group members. You three are group members, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Now if Ram wants to enter your house without permission, he becomes others.
Others. Yes.
So according to the permissions you have given to the Ram, he can enter into that room, he can enter into this room, he can enter into dining room, he can use the bathroom, any other rooms, correct?
Oh, okay.
If I don't have any file permissions, I cannot even enter your house.
Correct.
Correct? That is what we are discussing here.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood?
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not get confused more and more.
Don't delete them.
Huh?
Don't delete them.
I am not deleting, I am just copying and pasting it here. I'm not going to delete it, don't worry.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
So just go through this and come back tomorrow. Okay? Let's see how file permissions will act tomorrow.
Okay.
Because the more you go into it, more you are getting confused. So chill. Let us take until here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's not dig deep into it. Another half an hour if I take, you will be like, what is happening? So let's not do it. Enough for today. Okay?
Okay.